Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Wheelis, one of the children's librarians at the Summit Free Public Library. This program is called Wednesday Wigglers, and it's for children who are 6 years old down to 2 years old. All those different ages. So we are going to start with a song. I'm going to play my auto harp, and the song will have things for you to do. Like when I sing the verse, gonna do a little clapping, then you clap. When I sing the verse, gonna do a little marching, and if you want to, you can get up and march. All right, here we go. Gonna do a little singing, yes I am. Gonna do a little singing, yes I am. Gonna do a little singing, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. Get ready to clap. Gonna do a little clapping, yes I am. Gonna do a little clapping, yes I am. Gonna do a little clapping, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. If you want, you can stand up now and get ready to march. Gonna do a little marching, yes I am. Gonna do a little marching, yes I am. Gonna do a little marching, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. Gonna jump up and down, yes I am. Gonna jump up and down, yes I am. Gonna jump up and down, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. Gonna sit back down, yes I am. Gonna sit back down, yes I am. Gonna sit back down, yes I am. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. Good job. All right, now we're going to have our first book. If you're ready for a story, sit still and listen. If you're ready for a story, look at the book with your eyes. If you're ready for a story, lock your mouth up in a hurry. If you're ready for a story, listen with your ears. This book is entitled Pig Pig Grows Up, and it's by David McPhail. He wrote the story, made up the story, and did the pictures. And David McPhail has done many good books. Here's another picture of Pig Pig who didn't want to grow up. Pig Pig was the baby of the family. All his brothers and sisters were grown up and had already left home, but Pig Pig refused to grow up. He still wore his baby sleep suit, even though it was much too tight. And he still slept in his baby crib, even though his feet hung over the side. At breakfast, Pig Pig sat in his high chair and ate pablum and strained fruit. When his mother had marketing to do, Pig Pig insisted upon being pushed in the stroller. And at the market, Pig Pig would squeal and cry until his mother gave him whatever it was he wanted. If his mother suggested that he make his own dinner because she was so tired, Pig Pig would say, "I can't. I'm only a baby." Well, Pig Pig's mother got tired of this. She said, "You're a big pig now, Pig Pig. You've got to grow up." But when she took away his old blanket and bought him a grown-up bed, Pig cried all night. And when Pig's mother packed away all of his baby clothes and bought him grown-up clothes, Pig cried and cried, "I want my baby clothes," he said. So Pig's mother gave in again, and nothing was said anymore about Pig growing up. Until one day, on the way home from the market, Pig's mother was having a very hard time pushing the stroller up the hill because it had Pig in it and all the food it took to feed Pig. She pushed and pushed. Up the hill they went, slower and slower. Pig's mother puffed and groaned, and then she collapsed right on the ground. The stroller stopped at the top of the hill. It hung there, and then it started going down the hill faster and faster and faster. Pig squealed, "Mama!" His mother called, "My baby!" Pig kept squealing as the stroller careened down the hill. Then horror filled Pig's eyes. There in the path below him, directly in his way, was a baby carriage with a real baby in it. Pig whirled into action. He stepped over the front of the stroller and plunked both feet down hard on the road. In a cloud of dust, the stroller dragged to a stop, inches from the baby's stroller. Pig had saved the baby. The baby's mother kissed Pig on the head. "How can I ever thank you enough?" she cried. "You're such a brave young pig." By the time Pig's mother ran all the way down the hill, Pig was surrounded by lots of people who were patting him on the back and shaking his hand and calling him a brave big pig. Pig beamed. Pig's mother hugged Pig. "I'm proud of you, my baby," she said. "You must be tired. Climb into the stroller and I'll push you home." "No," said Pig. "I'm not a baby anymore, and you're the one who must be tired. So, you get into the stroller and I'll push you home." And she did. And he did. And Pig was never a baby anymore after that. And that's the story of Pig Grows Up. Well, we are going to sing a song about pigs, and we're going to try to remember what kind of sound pigs make. I hope I don't forget, because I'm going to need you to help me, okay? When pigs get up in the morning, they always say moo. No, that's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. Cows say moo, not pigs. Let's try it again. Okay, maybe I'll get it right this time. When pigs get up in the morning, they always say meow. Oh, no. How embarrassing. That's not right. No. Cats say meow. What do pigs say? Oink! Oh, you're right. Thank you for helping me. Maybe you'll help me sing this now. When pigs get up in the morning, they always say oink. When pigs get up in the morning, they always say oink. They say oink, 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 oink. That is what they say. They say oink, 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 oink. That is what they say. let's think about how little pigs, baby pigs, how they sound. Baby pigs are called piglets. So maybe their oink would be up high like this. Oink, oink, oink. Like a piglet. Help me out with this one. When piglets get up in the morning, they always say oink. When piglets get up in the morning, they always say oink. They say oink, 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 oink. That is what they say. They say oink, 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 oink. That is what they say. Let's imagine what a great big grown up Papa Pig sounds like. Maybe he would say a very low oink, like oink, like that. Can you help me out? When Papa Pig gets up in the morning, he always says oink. When Papa Pig gets up in the morning, he always says oink. He says oink, 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 oink. That is what he says. He says oink, 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 oink. That is what he says. Thank you very much for helping me. All right, I'll put the auto harp down and we'll have another story. Oh, you're gonna like this story. It's a really good one. This one is called Little Pig Joins the Band, and it was written and illustrated by David Hyde Costello. That means he made up the story and he drew and painted the pictures. Sometimes Little Pig didn't like being little. Come on, Little Pig, said his brothers and sisters. He didn't even like being called Little Pig. He said, "My name is Jacob," as they went to visit Grandpa. They always had a good time at Grandpa's house. When they came inside, his brothers and sisters started looking into Grandpa's old marching band instruments. Grandpa put on his old marching band jacket, and he looked in the mirror and said, "Ha ha, the jacket still fits." Then Grandpa said, "Now you kids have fun, and I'll go make us a picnic lunch." He was a nice grandpa, wasn't he? His button popped off. Boink! And Little Pig was looking for an instrument that he could play. Little Pig was too little to play the drum. So Margie played the drum. Little Pig said, "Do you have any piccolos?" That's a tiny little instrument that he hoped they had. And she said, "There's a jar in the fridge next to the olives." She thought he was asking about pickles. Little Pig was too little to play the trombone. So Peter played the trombone. Little Pig said, "Do we have a harmonica?" That's a small instrument that he could play. But Peter thought he said something about Monica. And Peter said, "I don't know anyone named Monica." Little Pig was too little to play the trumpet. So Sally played the trumpet. "Do we have a kazoo?" She said, "Gesundheit." She thought he sneezed. Little Pig was too little to play the tuba. He said, "Oh, forget it." So Tiny played the tuba. "If he's tiny, shouldn't I be called Big Pig?" said Little Pig. Little Pig was just too little to join the band. He watched everyone marching around the house. "Aren't you supposed to be marching together?" he wondered. He listened to the music they were playing. It sounded awful. He put his hands over his ears and said, "Shouldn't you all be playing the same thing?" Sally saw Grandpa's button on the floor, and she stopped to pick it up And when she stopped suddenly, everyone crashed into each other. Look out! Whoa! Oof! Whoopsies! Ah! What happened? What went wrong? Why is he called Tiny anyway? Did somebody lose a button? Little Pig knew what the problem was. The band needed a leader. He went to the box and got out Grandpa's drum major hat and his whistle and his baton, and he blew tweet to get their attention. He said, "Okay, everybody, line up." And they did. All right, march, left, right. And they did. And for playing, he said, "Let's play all together now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he gave the signal. And they played their instruments and off they marched. "Hey, we sound pretty good," said Peter. "Nice job, Jacob. You're a natural leader, Jacob." "Thanks, Jacob." "You can call me Little Pig," he said. And that is the story of Little Pig joins the band. All right. Now, the last story that we're going to have is one that you can help me tell. And it's going to be a story about Pig going to visit his friend Little Pig. All right. So can you put up your thumb like that? Good. That's going to be Pig. Now put him inside of his house and close the door. Now your other thumb is going to be Little Pig. So put him inside of his house and close the door. One day, Pig came out of his house. He wanted to go to see his friend Little Pig. So Pig went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. He knocked on the door. But Little Pig was not at home, so Pig went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. Pig went back inside of his house and closed the door. Now the next day, Little Pig came out of his house. Now you can do the motions with me and say down the hill and up the hill. Here we go. Little Pig went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. He rang the doorbell. Ding dong. But Pig was not at home. So Little Pig went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. Little Pig went back inside of his house and closed the door. Well, the next day, Pig came out of his house. And Little Pig came out of his house. And they both decided to go to see each other. So they went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. They met in the middle of the road. They had a nice conversation. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Bye. And they went down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill, down the hill and up the hill. They went back inside of their houses and closed the door. Good. That is a story you can use at home or in the car or in a restaurant when you're waiting to be served. And this thumb can be you, and this thumb can be your best friend or your cousin, and you can make up the story about anybody you want. And it's fun. I think it is time for our goodbye song. I'm so glad that you could be with me today. I've enjoyed sharing this time with you. All right, we're going to sing our goodbye song. When story time is over, it's time to say goodbye. When story time is over, it's time to say goodbye. say goodbye, 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 goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Say goodbye, 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 goodbye. Time to say goodbye. Remember, this program is every Wednesday, and if your mom registers, she'll get the link to tune it in. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.